Hey guys, I know it's been a little while since we vlogged, but here we are today. I'm Marvin, and as you know, Leslie's behind the camera. And this week we wanted to focus on housing and just more information about us as vloggers. So right now, this is my house here at Hope College. It's Cook Village, and it's one of 4 apartments, and it houses a total of 60 students. And these are brand new. This building is just 2 years old, and it's the best place to live on campus. But some cool places around here is DeVos, which is where we have a lot of our basketball games and volleyball games, and it's right close by, so it's really convenient. Okay, now I'm just going to give you a mini tour of inside my house, so come on and follow me.
Hey guys, so this is Marv's place. I just want to give you a little tour of it. I've been here a few times, he invites me over. And so there's 3.5 bathrooms here, and 10 people live in this little duplex. And then Marv had said earlier there's a total of 60 people. So each apartment kind of has about 10 people or so. And so here's a nice living area, got some nice couches. It's very modern here, it's brand new like he said, so it's top-notch living. So nice TV. And then over here, it's a kitchen, got some nice stools. It's very classy, brand new, hardly any wear and tear. Got 2 fridges because guys eat a lot and they all need food. And then over here is just a nice common little table to have family dinners and whatnot and do homework. And so that's basically the first floor. And now we're going to go to the basement in the man cave and show you what that's like.
Hey guys, so Leslie's behind the camera working it and making it down my stairs. And this is my favorite part of my house, which is our basement. And we watch a lot of games here, we do a lot of hanging out down here, and we also have laundry in here, so gives us an excuse to actually come down here, right? So here, come on, I'll give you a little tour. So over here is our wall, and we have a projector so we can watch TV and our games right here. And this is way better than a TV. So as you can see throughout this whole entire basement, there's a lot of Michigan stuff because the majority of the people who live in this house are Michigan fans, including myself. But don't worry, I'm also a Hope fan. And sometimes I do homework here with my roommates and my housemates just to change it up a bit so I don't have to leave the house if I don't want to. Hey guys, so we just wanted to do a little interview session with you so you could get to know us a little bit. So let's get going, I guess.
Alright.
So I'm Marv, and this is Leslie, as you already know. And I am senior, and so is Leslie. So Leslie, what is your major?
Alright, my major is exercise science. Going into Hope, I was thinking biology, but basically everyone switches their mind at least a couple times. But I've settled on exercise science, and so I'm hoping to go into physical therapy next year. And so that's really exciting. And yeah, Marv, what's your major?
Sure, I'm a nursing major. Like Leslie, I came in pre-med, I wanted to be a doctor. I changed my mind here and there, but finally settled on nursing, and I'm so happy I did. And I plan to take a couple years off school after I graduate this year and hopefully apply for graduate school to get my PhD and become a professor.
Sweet.
Yeah. So what is a fun fact about you?
Okay, something I always tell people when I'm asked that question is that I'm from California. A lot of people are surprised by that. I'm surprised too. But just because most people are from the Midwest, they wonder, why did you leave warm weather? But it's a good fit for me, and I really like the fact that I had the exposure of one season back in California, and now I have all 4. So that's basically my little fun fact. What about you, Marv?
Well, kind of like Leslie, where are you from? I was actually born and raised in the Philippines and moved to the United States when I was 7. And after that, I just was born basically in Traverse City, Michigan, up north here in Michigan. So I said Michigan twice. Oops. But yeah, so if you guys want to know more about how it feels like to be an out-of-state student, I would definitely get in touch with Leslie, and she can get you the hookup on what kind of experiences she's had with being an out-of-state student. But what is your favorite part about Hope College?
My favorite part is probably just the community aspect of it, and all of the people here and the friendships that I've developed. And it's interesting to see my friends freshman year compared to now, and how I'm still in contact with my cluster mates from Dykstra and everything. Another thing that I really like is the class sizes and being on like a one-on-one basis basically with my professors, because if I miss like a class or something, they're like, hey, where were you? And they actually just like really care and really keep you updated on everything, so that's really nice. So what's your favorite?
I think my favorite part about Hope is some of the things you said, but a big thing is the community aspect of Hope College. Um, yeah, it's a small school, but for me, it's a small school, but a big school at the same time, in that there are, 3,400 people plus here at Hope, but you don't know every single one of them.
That's true.
And it's nice to be able to just recognize people, and when you walk by, people say hello, or like, hey, how you doing? Um, it's a great atmosphere to be in, and a lot of people thrive here. So
Yeah, it's
that's
super positive and just really like uplifting, and people are always motivating each other. There's always like study groups, so academically
most
everyone,
definitely.
no one really tears each other down. So compared to like a larger school, like Hope really has more of the community, and it's just very like uplifting, which is a huge bonus here.
Yeah, definitely. So what kind of stuff have you been involved in at Hope?
Freshman year I was in NICURC, and I strongly suggest that to all the girls out there that are thinking about it. It's a really good experience, and it's a lot of fun. It can be a little frustrating at times, but it's definitely a really good experience. I've also been involved with the pre-physical therapy club and the pre-health club because I'm going into that. And I also studied abroad with Marv in Vienna, so I encourage anyone that's willing to go abroad to do so, because there's really no other time in your life where you can, and it's just so much fun. You like meet new people. Like, I didn't really know Marv that well before the trip, and like now look at us. So those are some of the main things I've done, and also I do intramurals all the time, so that's a lot of fun too.
Sweet. Well, here at Hope, I am involved in a few things. I have been involved in ballet club. I've been a dancer since I was a little one, so I've kept that up here at Hope. I've also been involved in student congress, and I've also been involved with campus ministries, in that I led an immersion trip during spring break my sophomore year, which was really fun, to Washington, D.C. And I'm also involved with Student Activities Committee, which is actually the organization on campus that plans student events for the campus, and there's something going on every weekend, and being a part of that and actually being one of the directors for that is a really great experience.
Yeah, and so Marv, like, going along those lines,
Yeah.
like, we have something coming up this weekend.
Yeah,
What is it?
definitely. This weekend is a huge weekend for Hope College because it's homecoming weekend.
Woo!
There are two big parts to homecoming weekend. Leslie's going to talk about the first part, and I'll talk about the second.
Alright, so the first part is my favorite. It's the homecoming hoedown, and it's probably one of the biggest highlights of the whole year, because everyone that goes to Hope, they always go, and it's at Two Sinks Farm, which is about like a 10 or so minute drive away from here. And so it's really fun because there's snacks and cider and line dancing, which is like the huge attraction.
Everyone loves to line
I
dance.
know, right? And then there's s'mores, a petting zoo, and a hayride. And so it's just a lot of fun. And I hope it doesn't rain, because that'd be a bummer, but...
Rain or shine, I'm still going.
I know, right? And so that's the big thing going on tomorrow, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the other thing?
So this weekend we have our homecoming events. To kick off the homecoming weekend, other than the homecoming hoedown, is the homecoming 5K, which is really cool. I'll be volunteering for that on Saturday morning, and a bunch of people from Hope in the community and alumni as well will be running that, and they all end up on the football field, which is just a really fun, welcoming, like, hey, you did it, congrats. We also have the homecoming football game, which is really fun, and we have the homecoming barbecue, the Memphis Blues this year, which is really cool, and it gives you a taste of what the foods are like and what the culture is like in Tennessee. So that's pretty cool, and alumni are here this weekend too, so for them to be able to be back at Hope, reconnecting with other friends, reconnecting with students, it's just a great time.
Yeah, so that's this weekend, so I'm excited.
Yeah, so Hope has been doing a lot to prepare for that, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. And make sure you check out this weekend one of my vlogs, because one of my vlogs will be regarding homecoming, and I'm sure you're going to want to know everything there is to know about it.
Yeah, you should definitely read that. It's going to be great.
Alright guys, that's all the time we have for a little meet and greet and what's going on around Hope. So again, I'm Marv, and this is Leslie, and if you want to follow us on Twitter, click below
Right
and
there.
follow us. And if you have any questions, feel free to message us, and if you want us to talk about something, we'd be glad to do it. Just let us know.
Yeah.
Alright, see ya!
Bye.
So alright, now we're gonna go inside and
Hey everyone, so
hey guys, so we just didn't want to. We'll just do some We're gonna do some interview introduction. I can't.